want to ask this question to Mr. Pallam Raju. Is it not fair criticism that a lot of the reason why MPs from Simandra are opposing the creation of a separate state of Telangana is because they've got business interests there, running into thousands of crores of rupees?
I want to clarify again that we were not opposed to the creation of Telangana, but the manner in which it has been proceeded with and the totally undemocratic and unparliamentary manner in which the bill, such an important issue, has been passed through above the din of the House. And that is what we have been protesting. And the reason we have been asking for union territory for Hyderabad is there is a lot of population from both the Andhra region and the Rayalaseema region who have come and made Hyderabad their home and who are feeling totally insecure. And that is the reason, and the only credible security you can give to them is through making it a union territory and not by giving special powers to a governor.
Professor Sugata, Mr. Owaisi makes an important point. He says that tomorrow, if there's a right-wing government in play, they could decide to carve out separate states regardless of the will of the local population. Do you think that's a concern? He's obviously referring to Mr. Modi, the possibility of a BJP government coming, and if the will of the local legislature doesn't matter, they can take any such decision.
He is very right. Mr. Owaisi has been a great champion of the cause of the city of Hyderabad as also Telangana. But everybody is objecting to the way in which this bill has been put through. There is no debate or discussion in Parliament. Sushma Swaraj spoke, but she was not heard in the din, and then the Speaker took up clause by clause discussion. You are taking a decision which affects the lives of millions of people, and you are passing a bill in a jiffy. Is this the way this should be done? You do not even allow a division so that people can express their opinion on the division of the state of Andhra Pradesh, on the bifurcation.
Look, my question is to Mr. Owaisi. Mr. Owaisi, you were in principle in favor of the creation of Telangana, but you have issues with the joint governorship. You want
No, Jai, let me reiterate that we are opposed to the bifurcation. Creation of Telangana is a fait accompli for us. What we had said that if creating Telangana, then there will be no compromise Hyderabad as far as UT is concerned and law and order is concerned. What today government has done is short of UT, through backdoor they have given away law and order, which is unconstitutional. Article 240 is very clear, Schedule 7 is clear. How can you give the law and order? I'm really surprised, Mr. Javed Bhai, because you must ask these Telangana leaders that you will be in charge for 8 and 8.5 districts, but not for Hyderabad and Cyberabad. That will be governed by governor. What kind of legislation have they, we have introduced? And definitely, if in the same form this is carried forward, I have the right to approach the Supreme Court. I have been advised by my senior counsel, Mr. Niranjan Reddy, that you have a good case and we'll take it up.
But Mr. Owaisi, you come from Hyderabad. Is it not a reality that if Telangana is created, in some smaller states we've seen, especially with the case of Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh, the smaller state, the new state has benefited. Is there not a long-term development impetus which gets created because of creating a small state?
Mr. Rahul Kanwal, this is a very subjective question of development or non-development. I am saying that the Constitution is in front of me. We as members of Parliament, we have taken oath on the Constitution. The Constitution lays down the laws which has to be implemented in toto. You cannot play around with the basic structure of Constitution. Yes, it will progress. It will, and I hope that they will have the vision to take everyone forward. But point is that how can you give a law and order to governor? You are dividing debts and liability on the basis of proportion of population. That is wrong. Hyderabad House, which is over here, was part of Nizam. When it was taken by Government of India, state of Hyderabad was there. In lieu of that, AP Bhavan was given. Now you don't talk about it. And what is, you pass it and no telecast? I mean, was there a God forbid external threat to India? Was there internal emergency in India that you don't telecast? And how did that telecast of 2008 was made when nuclear deal, no confidence motion was debated? It is an unhealthy practice. I am not condemning the decision of Speaker, but the Speaker must explain that who has advised her and where was a grave threat to nation. The people, this is the people's representative house. The people should know how we are behaving. If we are behaving wrongly, throw us out.